Alrighty. Hello everybody, welcome to another round of the North American Mania Tournament, round of 32. We're cruising along through this tourney. We're now entering the losers bracket, I believe. These two players have been, I'm pretty sure, got knocked out in round of 64. And gonna fight for their tournament life here in losers round of 32. I'm Walmart5193. Joining me for the very first time, I believe, is Eliminate294.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Yeah, you've been mainly a player, not a staffer. I don't know if this is your first time actually staffing for a tourney before.
Nah, I used to commentate tournaments like a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe. I don't know. It's been a while, I will admit. But you know, instead of playing, we will come here instead. Why not?
Yeah, this is your Osumania rehab, I would say.
My rehab. At least it keeps me healthy. So,
Yeah.
Protects. We are seeing a Protect Ascension to Heaven and LN3.
Yeah, we're gonna see Long Note 3 being protected. So Mei, Chan, Yori are gonna get the Protect. And so will Ascension have it, so it's really going to be, I would say, a Rice versus Long Note game here. Because I know Sinaeb is more comfortable around that Long Note department of things. And Suwano being more of the physicality based player. So I feel like it's just going to go back and forth for individual picks. It's going to be Rice and then Long Note, Rice, Long Note, probably a few hybrids.
Yeah, it's not hard to tell either, based on the fact that Sinaeb is indeed banning the Rice and Suwano is banning the LN. So just from that alone, it does seem like we're probably going to have a close match and possibly even get to tiebreaker, depending on just how well things go for the players.
Yeah, and we're gonna see Higashi come out as the first pick from Suwano, actually. Not gonna go for any of the Rice picks just yet. Gonna try to go down to the hybrids for now. Pretty common pick actually when it comes to hybrids.
Is the audio supposed to sound like this?
It's just on our side, I think. Oh, it's on the actual stream.
Oh my god, that sounded awful. Okay, we're good now, I'm loving the background. I came here at the right time.
No, stop, Eliminate.
No.
This is your first time here, okay? I guess we'll let you have this little freebie.
Was that an early miss from Sinaeb?
Yes, Sinaeb actually having an early miss, almost dropping down to the 97 mark as Suwano. Starting off just a tad better with 99.5 into this section.
Yeah, missing just at the intro is not going to be a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but then considering the map is 2 minutes, which I would consider pretty short, so Sinaeb is going to have to really rely on Suwano to drop quite a significant amount of ACK. Then just saying that they drop another miss, this does not seem good for Sinaeb whatsoever. Really needing to hope Suwano misses, at least. I don't think they can make a comeback just from accuracy alone.
Yeah, Suwano actually taking those misses and just running away with them up to, actually bumping their accuracy up to 99.6 now. It's a pretty large lead. I think that's a 30,000 point difference as we're just crossing the halfway mark of this chart.
Not looking good for Sinaeb, sitting below a 98. Not really where you'd want to be, just over halfway through the chart. Not really many opportunities to bring anything back. Suwano does look pretty comfortable in these patterns. Doesn't look to be struggling whatsoever.
Yeah, Suwano holding with these long notes pretty well. Sinaeb actually finding lots of 200s, you can tell just by that UR bar, hitting quite late and a bit early as well, but it's mainly hitting early on the long notes and releasing late is the grand scheme. But Suwano having a more balanced side of things as the map's almost concluding. About an eighth of the start line, but Suwano finally finds a miss.
That miss is not going to mean anything at all. Right at the end of the chart, 50,000 score lead. Combo does not matter at this point. Suwano will take the first point on their own pick.
Yeah, and that's going to give Suwano the early boost 1-0. As I won't be surprised if Sinaeb immediately picks long note here. They have only 2 long note picks, and one of them, I believe, was their protect, so they could immediately go for Mei Yori or go for Never Dreaming Night Girl. And they're gonna go for Never Dreaming Night Girl.
I wonder what it was for Sinaeb on that last pick. That was tricky. Did seem a bit LN heavy to me.
Yeah, very long note heavy. That is mainly their comfort zone, is the long note side of things, but once it gets dense, things don't really go their way. So Suwano trying to look for their first break point here.
Alright, this same length as the last map, so misses towards the start if that does happen again.
And here we go. With already quite a release beginning, as we can already see some, I believe that was a 200 from Sinaeb, as their accuracy is just crumbling apart in this beginning. Already finding a combo break, but that was extremely early in this almost 2.5 minute long song. Suwano having a way better beginning than Sinaeb.
Sorry, I feel like I jinxed that for Sinaeb just there.
Wow, well, welcome to your first
missing at the start again.
Welcome to your first commentary, Curse Eliminate.
Oh, nah, it's happened loads of times. Sinaeb dropping yet again. Not really where you want to be on your own pick.
Yeah, it's not looking great as of now. Suwano, like, pretty much, it's going to be all the same as last pick. Going to mainly capitalize off of those breaks from Sinaeb, as they are a whole percentage ahead. That is a difference of 20,000 points right there.
Sinaeb might be looking at picking Rice if they're going to keep choking on the LNs. Rice might be more bearable to combo, just whether or not they want to battle out the ratio.
They could go for something less dense, like something like Vortex maybe, for their until after Suwano's pick. After this, and final third of the chart left to go. Suwano 99.55, still holding on to that FC. Sinaeb 98.5, managing to keep their accuracy up, but still just trembling behind with Suwano absolutely crushing this chart, as they're still a whole percentage ahead. But Suwano finally finds a slider break, but that is way too late in the chart.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Suwano's gonna drop the lead anytime soon, unless they drop a few more misses. It looks like they're holding strong. Sinaeb does drop themselves. Now down a whole percent, just below. Does not look likely. Sinaeb dropping yet more misses. This point does look like it'll be going towards Suwano, taking 2-0 on the first break point.
Yeah, first break point of the match. Suwano already up 2-0 against Sinaeb, as we could see. Ratio not really benefiting Sinaeb at all, as we could see that 200 count not doing well at all. And Sinaeb most likely going to go for a protect pick here. As we actually
might actually see an LN pick from Suwano here, considering the last two performances. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, as we actually have another match going on right now. The Moon Loop versus Kevin RJF, another losers bracket match happening. But I believe we will not be switching over to this match if it's a clean 4-0 sweep. But yes, Suwano probably going to go for Ascension to Heaven here, wanting to get that protect out the way. Trying to secure, yep, and they're gonna go for Ascension to Heaven. Their protect Rice 2. Probably the most well-known chart in this entire pool. Everyone knows Icy World.
Yep, and this is the first race pick of the match as well. Last two have been, I would say, more LN focused.
Yeah, finally taking a break. Yes, finally taking a break from the long note side of things and going into Rice.
Might see more of a ratio battle here. Hopefully, Sinaeb doesn't miss the intro again.
Yeah, hopefully
Sinaeb
doesn't drop on the first grace notes of this chart. Would definitely be a bit devastating. But Suwano, yeah, it might be an actual ratio battle if Sinaeb can keep up with the consistency. I feel like it's getting more of a consistency battle than ratio. It's mainly just going to be whoever finds that first break. As it's a little bit of a very streamy beginning, a little bit of dump and lots of unsnapped notes, but now we're just in with generic 210 BPM jump stream, which will pretty much be the standard ground this entire way through.
Yeah, Sinaeb looking very shaky on this chart. Still FCing, but under a 99, hitting quite a few 200s. Ratio's not quite there, whereas Suwano, on the other hand, looking really comfortable, holding 99.7. Only dropped a few 200s, I think.
Yeah, Suwano actually really tanking this chart as Sinaeb still holding on to the FC. It's just that accuracy difference really making an impact, as it's only a lead by almost like roughly 12,000 points. As Sinaeb is really going to have to look for a turnaround. Suwano's gonna have to look for a very, very nasty drop, probably dropping down to Sinaeb's accuracy, if Sinaeb even wants a chance at trying to get that lead. But we have seen very wicked things happen in this tournament, so it's not the end of the road yet. As Sinaeb finds a better break.
Sinaeb, why?
Maybe
it's okay.
Could be keyboard issues. Not every keyboard
definitely.
Working. As we are now into the main section of the chart, as 210 BPM jump stream the entire way through. Once it starts, it's not gonna stop until you reach the final part of or reaching the end. As Sinaeb finding a break will not help at all. I think that stamina portion is kicking in.
Not looking too good for Sinaeb. I think this is going to be a 3-0 unless Suwano drops a couple of misses. The accuracy difference is just too much. Sinaeb is dropping too many notes.
Yeah, 98.4 from Sinaeb, as that is a 60,000 point lead, rough difference there. As Suwano gonna walk away 99.71. That's a 990k.
Very large gap in the score just there. Ratio difference too. Sinaeb, not even a bad score either. I don't even... What happened on that LN?
Yeah, and now it's match point, and they're gonna go for their protects, and it's Mei-chan Yori. So this is one of the more shorter picks of this pool, but this is like if I were to give this chart like a similarity to another chart, this is kind of like the paintings. Oh yeah, of the long note side of things. At least with my experience of playing it.
No, don't give your hopes up for Sinaeb. A comeback is still possible. So don't just think all is over. Sinaeb obviously be more comfortable on the LN side of things, so could get their first point just here.
Yeah, this is their protect after all, so they do have the chance of maybe taking a point on their protect with Mei-chan Yori. This is the more release based. Maybe Sinaeb can find a weakness in Suwano with their release accuracy. Well, let us see if that is the case.
This song sounds very interesting.
It's a keyboard.
That's a keyboard?
Yeah, if you hear it.
Does not sound like a keyboard.
If you hear the the first couple notes were literally mapped to a keyboard. As it also kind of correlates to the background of someone clueless of a laptop. It's like they just...
I don't know. I'm not hearing it, man.
As Suwano finds a break! As Sinaeb for once actually has the lead. Sinaeb actually capitalizing off of this.
Don't jinx it, then. Oh my!
But Sinaeb finds the slider break, but it was way less severe than what Suwano had. But now it's gonna come down to the wire. But with Suwano having the accuracy benefit, there is still more long notes. Oh, but Sinaeb finds another break.
Sinaeb has collected themselves. Suwano going to need to drop a portion of their accuracy for Sinaeb to come back from this. They have missed before, so it doesn't mean it's unlikely for them to miss again.
Yeah, that is true. But as the map is slowly closing on, Suwano finds another break as things might start leaning in towards that middle. Sinaeb is just gonna have to climb that accuracy, but there's not much map left. There's only this final portion. You cannot forget these final notes. And Sinaeb going to take it. A clean 4-0 sweep against Sinaeb, as Sinaeb will be eliminated from the tournament, sadly, as Suwano going to move on to the round of 16 losers, and we'll be versing the loser of match ID 57. So it will either be Hello Sun or Sinaeb. Congratulations to Suwano for winning.
That last map just there was really close. Just really, the misses were just so random on each side. Really could have been anyone's game at that very last part just there.
Yeah,
a really good match from both players.
We have, oh, and speaking of Hello Sun and Sinaeb, their match is coming in at almost around 38 minutes from now, so I don't think we'll be streaming the Moon Loop versus Kevin RGF, which is happening right now, but we will instead be streaming Hello Sun versus Sinaeb, happening in about half an hour or so, so go take a little break, and we'll see you in about half an hour. Eliminate, do you have anything else to close the stream off?
Nothing at all. Just good job to both players, and at the end of the day, fair game.
Yeah, GG, well played.